Okay, now we will be talking about Filipino values and moral development. Specifically, we will be talking about strengths and weaknesses of the Filipino character because we are done already with the self, we are already done with the family, and today we will be talking about uh, how Filipino behave, what are the characteristics and the strengths and weaknesses of the Filipino people in terms of, well, social problems, how to deal with that, and etc. So let's start with the strength. So there are eight strengths mentioned here. So first discuss is the pakikipagkapwa-tao. Also, this is very common to the Filipino people because we are very hospitable, we are very friendly to others, and not only for uh, same race or same nationality, but with other nationality as well. We welcome those people since we are located in a very uh, good tourism spots here in the Philippines. So there are a lot of foreigners and other nationalities visiting our countries. So Filipinos are known to be open to others and feel one with other regards to others with dignity and respect, deal with them and as fellow human beings. So kapwa-tao is equal to a fellow human being. No? Pakipag kapwa-tao, we have this so-called sense of justice and fairness. We are concerned to others and we have this ability to empathize with other people. Unlike with other nationalities, they don't care about their neighbors. But in the culture of the Filipino people, we are uh, concerned with other people, especially our neighbors, to the point that we are um, giving advices to them when there is a problem in the family, even though we are not related with with blood, no, but because of this pakikipagkapwa-tao strength, we are able to give concerns and empathize to other people. We also have this helpfulness and generosity in times of needs. That's when bayanihan occurs, no? And the practice of mutual assistance. So when there is a need, of course, Filipino people are willing to help one another. This is evident in barangays, no, or even in rural or urban setup. We have this sensitivity to other people or pakikiramdam, no? Pagtitiwala or trust. We have this sense of gratitude or utang na loob. This is somehow a strength and also a weakness, so somehow, no? Very dependent on interpersonal relationships and give sense of security. Camaraderie is being focused and the feelings of closeness to one another. Well, pakikipagkapwa-tao, they said this is the foundation of unity as well as the sense of being sociable or social. So we have that one. The second strength of the Filipino people or the character of the Filipino is, well, we've discussed this in our family topic. No? We have this family orientation. We said that Filipinos are by nature extended. No? We are not in a nuclear, or we call ourselves a joint or extended family. So we have these family reunions from first generation down to the last generation, no? From the lolo to mother to the children to the grandchildren, no? So we possess a genuine and deep love for our family. So that's one of the strength of the Filipino people. The source of personal identity emotional and material support, and once made commitment and responsibility. We give honor, of course, to the old ones, and we give honors to the sacrifices of our family members who are um, the ones who are giving financial support to us or generosity. That's how we honor them. As an utang na loob, we give also credit to them when they get old. We are the ones who take good care of them. Sense of family results in a feeling of belongingness and rootedness in a basic sense of security. The third one is we are a character of joyful and we are humorous. No? So one strength of the Filipinos, of our strength, no, is a joy and humorous. We are uh, joker in times of calamities. We are fond of giving jokes when there are problems. No? Though we are not very serious with that, however, we have this sense of light feelings when there are problems or conflicts being faced in our lives, no? Or even in our families. So, Filipinos have a cheerful and fun-loving approach to life, and it's whenever it's ups and downs in our lives. We tend to laugh to ourselves when we commit mistakes, when there are problems. No, we are very playful and we laugh at those we love, at those we hate, and we make jokes about our good fortune and even in bad times. No? Manifested in Filipinos' love for socials and celebration, to laugh even the most trying of times. The result is a certain emotion, balance, optimism, and healthy disrespect for power and office and the capacity. Uh, the fourth one is the flexibility, adaptability, and creativity of us being a Filipino. So we are, this is somehow uh, related to the flood, to the calamities that we have faced, no, during those times or hardships. We tend to adapt and we tend to be creative in terms of surviving in social needs. No? So we possess a tolerance for ambiguity that enable us to remain unfazed by uncertainty or lack of information. So those things are not planned, no, or anticipated. However, we are very resilient in coping up to those challenges. That's one of the strengths of the Filipinos. We are creative, resourceful, and quick to learn, no? And we can improvise and make uh, whatever there is, no, in our hands in order to create and produce things. So the fifth one is the hard work and being industrious. Filipinos are very industrious, uh, especially the OFW people. We are recognized as, well, one of the very hardworking nationality in the world. So whenever there are Filipinos outside the country, they are recognized because of those hard work attitude of the Filipinos. We are very hardworking. Of course, that one of the reason is we have to strive for our family. We have to give a proper, decent life to our loved ones. We are willing to take jobs, any jobs possible. That's why OFWs are trying to, even they are graduated in a a bachelor's degree, they ended up to a lower or blue collar job outside of the Philippines because we are willing to take risks for the jobs abroad. No? The result is productivity and entrepreneurship for some and survival despite of poverty. The sixth one is the faith and religiosity of the Filipinos. We are in a country that are uh, blessed with the Christian nation or Christian people. So the faith and religiosity are there and instilled with us. So that's one of the strength of the Filipinos. So this is very dangerous when we forgot already the faith and religiosity of attitude of the Filipinos. So thankfully, we are in a country that value the love for God. No? Religious expressions are very tangible and expressed every day because of the churches, of the people who are worshiping and uh, giving uh, glory to God. No? Our innate religiosity enable us to comprehend and genuinely accept reality in the context of God's will. And as a result, we are the attitude of us being having this faith. No, we have this forgiving attitude and acceptance to the mistakes of others. So that's the ripple effect of or the result of those trends. And second to the last, we have uh, or lastly, we have the ability to survive. No? So this is evident to those calamities. This is somehow um, related to being flexible and productive and creative. No matter how many challenges we have, of course, we Filipinos are very good at surviving and adapting to the uh, disasters and calamities that will fall to our country. So that's it for today. We will be discussing the weaknesses on the next video. So we will be focusing only on the strengths for this video. So please wait for the next or part two of this video to be uploaded. We still have sit works to do after this, and I hope you will visit our LMS and try to answer those questions. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you learned something today.